This is Colin O'Keefe for LXPN TV here again at the 2014 Legal Marketing Association's annual conference, and I am speaking now with Roy Sexton. He is the Senior Vice President of Corporate Affairs at Trott Trott. We just spoke off air about how this is the third such one of these events that you've been to, and it's been a bit of a transition going from year to year to year. How have things changed over time? How have you adapted to going to each of these events?
Well, I've been in marketing for about 12 years now. Prior to working at the law firm, I was working for a healthcare practice. So I traded doctors for lawyers, which has been an interesting and very exciting transition for me. So 3 years ago when I came to my first conference in Texas, I didn't know the industry very well and I didn't know the folks here very well. But 3 years later, I feel more comfortable and confident in what I'm doing. And I find it a very welcoming group, very supportive, always there with a resource or a tip.
Absolutely, and it's nice once you start going to these events, you start seeing familiar faces, and it's almost like a reunion every time you come. And then the second part, let's talk a little bit about the specifics of what you've seen here this year. What's some of the best guidance that stood out to you? Is there anything particularly worth sharing with our viewers?
Well, I think as we see social media and digital more fully integrated and less of a novelty for marketing, I suppose, for lack of a better word, the challenges are more fulfilling, trying to figure out how to pull all the messages together, trying to get attorneys who aren't necessarily accustomed to some of these opportunities to know that they're okay, that we're going to manage the risk for them, and we're going to make sure we put their best foot forward. So I always come back with a lot of energy, a lot of new ideas, and I think that helps our firm succeed. So.
Absolutely. Working in this industry, as I'm sure with healthcare, you're working with professionals who are very, very particular, so sometimes it's best if they just trust you.
Yeah, right. Trust me.
Once again, that was Roy Sexton. He is with Trott Trott. For more of our video interviews from this event, if you're not watching us here already, of course, visit us at lxpn.com/LMA. Thanks for joining me.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.